Throughout the last couple of decades, the Russian Orthodox Church has been shaken with embarrassing scandals. Too many to ignore, church bishops and influential monastic priests have been accused of homosexual relationships, usually linked with a direct abuse of power and, in the extreme cases, even pedophilia. Are these cases just rotten apples, or is there a systematic issue in the church? Let's dig deeper. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the church gained much political influence and power, although nothing near to what she had in the imperial and especially medieval Russia. However, in the age of online media, every rumor is spread with a tremendous speed and every piece of evidence is leaked online. According to the researcher of the Russian Orthodox Church Nikolai Mitrokhin and the very influential deacon Andrei Kuraev, recently defrocked by the Russian Church, although homosexuality is not public, it is an important part of the church structure, especially among the ordained monks. Among others, monks give a vow of celibacy and cannot marry. At the same time, the monastic status gives practically unlimited opportunities within the church structure. The top level of clergy, bishops, is exclusively monastic. All positions of power within monasteries, educational institutions, regional eparchies, and the Moscow Patriarchate are taken by bishops. Many of the leaked anonymous letters, video and audio recordings, and testimonies actively disseminated online shed light on the careers of some influential bishops and their young protégés. Allegedly, it starts in seminaries, where some young men are noticed by a dean, vice dean, or rector, and through the inappropriate relationships, they make a career within the church structures. A young student may be ordained a monk and soon after become a priest in some good parish or a personal assistant to an influential bishop, which starts off his career within administrative circles. The church leadership in Moscow is believed to turn a blind eye to such rumors until they become too visible. In that case, what usually happens is the bishop is moved to another eparchy, sometimes an equally good one, sometimes a distant and poor one, depending on the individual circumstances. There are too many names to mention in this video, and some of the top bishops have been tainted with such rumors, sometimes with way too substantial evidence. One of the recent and most notorious scandals is the case of the Metropolitan of Budapest and Hungary, Ilarion. One of the most influential church diplomats, he was a bishop in Vienna and Budapest until 2009, when Kirill became a patriarch and vacated the position of the head of the Department for External Church Relations. Taking over, Hilarion became one of the most important bishops in the church and an alleged successor to the patriarch himself. However, in 2022, he was removed from the position and appointed a Metropolitan of Budapest and Hungary, a quite small and insignificant eparchy. There was a heated discussion behind the scenes about the possible reasons for his removal. Some said Ilarion took the anti-war position, some said he became too influential and powerful so that the patriarch got rid of him. Some said the real reason was his homosexual tendencies. Of course, it could be a combination of all this, and we will probably never know the truth. When it comes to his alleged homosexuality, most of it was just rumors, sometimes spread by Andrei Kuraev, but until recently. In March 2024, the church and some Hungarian media reported about a 20-year-old man, Georgi Suzuki, who used to be a personal assistant to Ilarion. He is now wanted by the Hungarian police for allegedly stealing a big sum of money and personal belongings from Ilarion and taking off to Japan, where half of his family is from. Suzuki came forward online, recorded videos where he claimed that he took the money to be able to run away, and published tons of materials, not only testifying to Ilarion's interest to intimate relationships with him, but also about the corruption in the church and Ilarion's personal shady affairs. Suzuki shared pictures of Ilarion's Hungarian passport, his luxurious properties all around Europe, and published the records of Ilarion, openly sharing with Suzuki how he collects money from influential sponsors and finances his properties and expensive lifestyle. Taken aback, Ilarion publicly denies all allegations of sexual misconduct. Notably enough, he was among the church leadership that has actively campaigned against LGBTQ for many years. As for Suzuki's claims, Ilarion says that most of his properties are obtained with the money he earned from his books and lectures, and Suzuki's allegations are untrustworthy because he simply wants to get away with stealing from him. We will see how the scandal unfolds and whether there will be any consequences for Ilarion. Critics say that despite the active anti-LGBTQ campaign by the church leadership, homosexuality is normalized within the monastic clerical circles. For many homosexual young men, it is even a conscious choice. Instead of being a conventional homosexual and facing hate, discrimination and prejudice in the Russian society, they enter the exclusively male educational institutions and, further on, monasteries or church structures where same-sex social relationships are often fueled by same-sex intimacy. Only the peak of the iceberg gets unwanted public attention when a perpetrator goes over the top, engages in violence, has too much ambitions, or messes with children. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I see you all next time.